These are passengers on board the A330-200 as Arik Air heads out to Dubai on its inaugural flight. For any airline to create and maintain this kind of long-haul routes, a large financial commitment is required. We'll take a look at this as well as passenger welfare and much more on this edition. Welcome to Aviation This Week on Channels Television. I'm Bukola Joe Okituli. But first, we take a peep into our destination airport.
Dubai is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates and the second largest emirate by territorial size after the capital Abu Dhabi. It is located on the southeast coast of the Persian Gulf and is one of the 7 emirates that make up the country. Abu Dhabi and Dubai are the only 2 emirates to have veto power over critical matters of national importance in the country's legislature. It's also a relatively young city where the ancient Muslim culture is firmly sustained alongside a huge population. That's 84% of the total of international expatriates, be they laborers, service workers, financiers and hoteliers. And is also fast becoming more attractive as a longer break destination where you can look beyond its surreal skyscrapers, man-made islands and mega malls. Aside from its relentless focus on money-making and high construction program, the city boasts of the busiest airport in the Middle East and is perfectly placed as a short stopover for travelers slugging on from New Zealand to Europe and Britain. The Dubai International Airport is the hub for Emirates Airline, which serves the city and other emirates in the country. The airport has had 34.6 million passengers pass through its gates in the first quarter of 2014, while Heathrow in the United Kingdom had 35.1 million. In addition to being an important passenger traffic hub, the airport is the 7th busiest cargo airport in the world, handling 1.927 million tons of cargo as of 2009. And there is, of course, the Al Maktoum International at Dubai World Central, which is the airport of the future. DWC opened the doors to its 5 to 7 million capacity passenger terminal on October 27, 2013, while cargo operations were launched much earlier on June 27, 2010. Upon completion, DWC will become the world's largest airport with an ultimate capacity of more than 160 million passengers and 12 million tons of cargo per annum. The airport forms the heart of a greater project also called Dubai World Central, a 140-kilometer square multi-phase development of 6 clustered zones that includes the Dubai Logistics City, DLC, Commercial City, Residential City, Aviation City and the Gulf City.
That's a peep into our destination city. But next, we speak with the Managing Director of Arik Air, especially on their financial commitment in creating these new routes.
Well, this is the beginning of our Lagos Abuja-Dubai operations, and it means so much to us because this is a route that we know that so many Nigerians travel on this route. And we decided that we have to offer our service on this route. We have to give Nigerians an option on the Dubai route. And that's what we're launching today. It's taking a lot of hard work. It's taking a lot of preparation. We know the challenges, but we felt that this is the time to actually get into that and to start it. So we have started that operation, and we're happy about the response. The initial response is quite impressive, and we look forward to sustaining this kind of interest in Nigerians, satisfying them on this route, as well as making sure that they're not disappointed in any way. We don't want to offer them anything less than what they can get elsewhere. That's the only guarantee we want to give.
You talked about challenges. Tell us in practical terms what you mean.
Yeah, challenges means that for you to start a new long-haul route, like a 7-hour flight from Lagos to Dubai, requires another wide-body aircraft. It requires a lot of crew, a lot of staff, a lot of investment in terms of what you need to do in Nigeria as well as in Dubai. So these are the challenges. It's also a route that is competitive. A lot of airlines are going to Dubai directly or indirectly. So we know that we have a lot of competition on this route. So we are prepared for that. We didn't have to buy another aircraft. We had to lease one to be able to do this operation. And yeah, what we're doing now is a mix of both direct purchase of the aircraft and leasing of the aircraft. The wide-body aircrafts, the 330s, we had to lease them. And that substantially reduces the initial cost outlay. You can't go to Dubai with a narrow-body aircraft because of the distance. Basically, you don't really have a choice. You need that. Secondly, is that it offers greater comfort to passengers. It allows you to take a greater number of passengers. And for Arik, because of the kind of premier class we have where we're sitting now, it offers additional comfort because this could go for a live flight bed, especially for night flights and even for long day flights. You sometimes need to just lie down and have a good sleep. And this can actually go down to a complete bed for you, and the crew can make it up so you can have a good sleep. So for a long haul flight, yes, the wide body is very good. Desirable. This is a flight that is in the day coming from Dubai, but in the night going from Lagos and Abuja. The cost is there in terms of the monthly rentals and the leased aircraft. In terms of the setup in Dubai, we've had to set up an office there. We've had to hire staff there. We also had to expand our operations in Abuja. A little more staff in Abuja International Airport, as well as in Lagos. So, because this also coincides with a lot of check-in we're doing in the night, either for Joburg operations in Lagos or for the New York operations. So there's a lot of outlay, but there are so many things already in place for us in Arik, and then when we expand by way of adding new routes this way, it only leads to better utilization of some of the infrastructure we already have on ground. There are so many things that we don't need to duplicate. We have a very good operational control center, one of the very best in the world, and is capable of managing aircraft as many as 500, 1,000 or 2,000 aircraft. So for a lot of those infrastructure on ground, we have not actually stretched them. So as we expand, yes, we make better utilization of those infrastructure.
The three giants on this route will pose a lot of challenge to Arik. What do you intend to do about this?
Yes, we know Emirates is on this route. We have a lot of flights from Lagos, and also preparing to start from Abuja. But we also know that indirectly there are a lot of other carriers that either go through Ethiopia or Kenya to get to Dubai. We know Nigerians fly on these aircraft. But one of the things we have done is that we have worked out a partnership with Emirates, because we also realize that a lot of passengers are going beyond Dubai. So we want to offer them the opportunity to be able to get to their final destination, even if they fly out from Lagos. So that's what the partnership with Emirates is all about. And then we also, Emirates also needs us to be able to actually get their passengers all over West Africa and Nigeria. So that's, we have finalized that. We're going to sign the MOU very soon. From time to time, we look at what the needs of passengers are. Most times, children don't travel alone. They hardly do. So most times they're traveling with their parents, and We have some offerings for children. We have some packs for children, and we know that going to Dubai is something that attracts so many people, and we expect that it might eventually be one of the preferred destinations for holidays from Nigeria. So we're going to prepare for that. We're going to get a lot of things, including games and all that for children, and we know that's what interests children these days. So we'll get them some handheld gaming machines and all that, so they can actually get busy, or some toys and all that. So we'll prepare for that, especially this period of the holidays.
Still on board the A330-200 taking passengers to Dubai. 1 hour after leaving Lagos, a touchdown in Abuja follows with additional passengers boarding, bringing the number to 167. On-board entertainment and a few from passengers about their experience.
To be honest, I was absolutely amazed with the hospitality and the luxury of the airline. This is our first experience in Nigeria, and the flight was about 7.5 hours. Normally we are not very comfortable with long flights, but in this flight we had a beautiful nap, and now I feel fresh.
My experience in this airline is, you can say, one of the best airline I have seen, because of the comfortability, and the way I am fresh after a long journey is different than I took in other planes. So it was really wonderful.
About 7 hours after, it's time to disembark at the Dubai International Airport. Aviation This Week pauses here briefly, but we'll be back in a moment.